Hey everyone, Merry Christmas once again. I hope that you are all having a fantastic time with your family. Once again, if you're watching this, thank you for watching and for supporting. I really do appreciate it. I mean, stories never stop. So therefore, I'm not going to stop, even if it is Christmas Day. And it's okay for me, my friends. I actually really enjoy doing this. And I know some people were saying, Jay, you need to have some joy stories in your life. I've got plenty of that around me. Believe you me, don't worry. There is still a lot of joy happening around me during this time, even if it means that I have to share some very tragic and horrific stories on a joyous day. I mean, I don't think that it ever stops around the world. So, therefore, as a result, me exposing it, me sharing everything with you all won't stop either. So, today's second story, because I made another video before this, is of a father. I think this is actually a positive thing that the father did. The results that he got for doing this, not so much. So Aaron Spencer is the man. He's a father and veteran. So he served his country, man. He was arrested and charged with murder after he shot and killed a child S-word predator who he found in a car with his missing 14-year-old teen daughter. So a father doing what any good father would do to protect his family, to protect his daughter. And seriously, if I had a daughter and she went missing and I tracked her down and found her with some dude that was a actual S-word predator, I think I would do the exact same thing that Aaron Spencer did. Now, I'm not a father, so I don't know if that would be the actual case, but I'm pretty certain that I would, right? Because for me, anyone that does such a thing to my kid, even my wife, there is such a thing as the right kind of justice. And, well, I think what this father deserves is a medal and not be charged with murder. Thank you very much. I think the police department should have gone, well, look at the crime. Now, I know this is sort of like a vigilante kind of situation, but you're a father, for goodness sake. Why can't these cops put themselves in the position, and what would they do if they were the father as well? Would they just allow the predator to get away with your daughter? No, the father would go after his daughter, track her down, save her, and then do some brutal justice, the right kind of justice on the actual predator that took his daughter away. Like, goodness me, the world's changed so much, and not for the better, I'll have you know. So a US dad, Aaron Spencer, has been arrested after allegedly killing a man found in a car with missing teenage daughter. Now, obviously, this is from 9 News Australia. This is a story that happened in the US. But 9 News Australia, they're reporting not very good. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to point out that this story didn't actually get that much attention, and it should. They're quietly covering this sort of story up because they don't want other people to do the same thing that this father did. So the father in the US, Aaron Spencer, has been arrested after allegedly shooting and killing a man who he found in a car with his missing 14-year-old daughter. The daughter of Aaron Spencer, a 36-year-old Arkansas man, was reported missing on Tuesday, and officers were sent to the family home to investigate, Fox News reports. However, before officers arrived, they learned Spencer had found his daughter in a car with a 37-year-old man, Michael Fosler. Spencer is alleged to have fatally shot Fosler during the confrontation. The father was taken into custody and released the next day. He is now facing a preliminary charge of first-degree murder. The Lonoke County Sheriff's Office told USA Today. Sheriff John Staley said in a video on Facebook, which has since been removed, that Spencer has not been formally charged yet, and it was the district attorney's office who would decide which charges to file. And if the district attorney's office has any common sense, they should let Aaron go, not charge him, not put him in jail. This is not the kind of person that deserves to go to jail. This is the kind of person that deserves to go back to his family and enjoy the comfort of his family, having protected his daughter some way. Like, goodness me, you can only imagine how the father must feel already having like to confront and then take that guy's life, which to me, if you are a, predator, you don't deserve to live and breathe on this earth, right? So this father did the right thing in my books, that is. But the district attorney's office should decide whether or not he is going to be put in prison. And I hope to God that he's not. I hope that he's released and sent back to his family. That would be an amazing Christmas, wouldn't it? Like Christmas miracle. Joe Biden recently pardoned, I think it was 36 out of 40 death row inmates, sending them out back into the world, people. Death row inmates, they've all been pardoned, right? And some of them, the things that they have done are truly gut-wrenching and insane, right? And Joe Biden is an evil, twisted son of a bitch that decided to release all of these prisoners, the 36 of them. I mean, why didn't he just go for 40? Like, why did he stop at 36? Because a lot of them, if you read some of the things, just some of them, I read 12 of the 36, and I can only imagine what the other number of people that he pardoned did. Because the ones that I read, by the way, from a US senator that released them, like, good grief, they're worse than this guy, the actual predator that Aaron decided to kill. Like, it's truly backwards why Joe Biden would do such a thing like that, right? He's released them, pardoned them, presidential pardon. The amount of people that Joe Biden has actually pardoned is the most that any president in the history of presidents has actually pardoned. He's done over like 8,000 something pardons, which is just nuts. So this is a tragic situation, and my thoughts and prayers are with all involved, Staley said. My thoughts and my prayers would be more towards Aaron and his family, not the man whose life was taken by Aaron, because the predator was doing, we don't know what actually happened, but it's quite nefarious, if you ask me. Spencer's wife, Heather, said in a post on Facebook that Fosler had a no contact order with her daughter after previously stalking her. We absolutely called 911 during the entire event. We had no idea this man was in contact with our child again, she said. He was waiting 6 to 9 felonies for what he did, not 2. He was looking at the rest of his pathetic life in jail, and our daughter was the only witness. We 100% in the moment thought he had taken her to kill her. Again, put yourself in the father's position. What would you do? What would be the right thing to do? Obviously, the father hasn't done much in this situation. They've got an order to keep the guy away from her, but he still stalked her. He still found her. What would you do as a father? Fosler had been arrested by another agency in July and booked for internet stalking of a child and S-word assault, Staley told USA Today. Spencer's wife said her husband was a hero and said the police department afforded his predator privacy they did not give our family, including posting our home address. Wow. That's next level, man. The police department didn't give them any privacy whatsoever, just posted their home address. In response to the comments and a public backlash over Spencer's arrest, Staley told USA Today, I absolutely do not support predators. Well, if you don't support predators, let Aaron go. I'm a daddy and I have 3 daughters. I know she's hurt right now, and there's absolutely nobody I put ahead of my children, their children, my children. So, mate, you're a cop. What would you think would be the right thing to do? Kind of reminds me of that movie, A Time to Kill, Matthew McConaughey. Brilliant movie. Black man seeks his own vigilante justice, gets it, kills the two guys that had R-worded his poor young girl. And obviously he was arrested and he went to trial. And Matthew McConaughey ended up winning because he made it out like you put yourself in that position, that little girl's position, and then you put yourself in the father's position. What would you have done? The sheriff told deputies we're still investigating the circumstances around the shooting. When we get on the scene, there's a homicide. It means one person took the life of another. You don't say. It's either justified or not justified. That's the fact finding. That's what the investigation is going to find out. Well, mate, he took the guy's daughter. He kidnapped her. So what do you think that is? Like, justified or not? If he took your daughter, what would you think? Justified or not? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I really don't know. But I hope and I pray that Aaron is let off, and he is a hero. He really is in my books. And if anyone that says otherwise, good grief. What's wrong with you? Anyway, you guys take care. Merry Christmas once again. God bless. And I'll see you all in the next video.